let me just ping the next folks and go from there for the resume review. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. We're doing resume reviews on Twitch now. Tune in or else I will do nothing about it because I am not a violent person. Boom. Publish. Humongous. Has the event started? Let me just check. I've been having some issues with like some Discord events. They're just not starting for whatever reason. So let me just quickly just double check that. For events, I can't tell where the hell this event is. Whatever. Great. Okay, so the interview tomorrow is with Newgrad though. Oh, I've been told that I don't know the history. I've just been told that they want to interview. Okay, let me see. So where is this form that I've been given? Is this the right form? Lead code, interviewees. Where the hell is this thing? Very unprofessional. My bad. Let me find this thing. Forms. Is it this one? No. Forms. This one. No. Do I need to make a new form? I don't want to make a new form. Oh, resumes. Here we go. Responses. 21. Boom. I don't know if this is... Oh, I don't have access. Okay, guys. Let me just quickly make a copy. Requiem's resume reviews. Share the same people. Make a copy. Yeah. Missing folder. Blah, blah, don't care. Google do something reasonable, please. Okay, guys. Let me quickly send this new guy out. How do I... Where the hell is the form link? Get pre-fill. Okay, can you guys tell me if this link works? Resume reviews. Boom. Chat. Pinned comment. Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't Oh, I see. The default is to unpin it after 20 minutes. I see what happened. I need to select the manually unpin one. Can you guys go to that form and just submit it and tell me if that one works? Let me see. I think this is a good read regardless. I'm 4th year and DDI has changed how I think of CRUD. Sure. I mean, it's not a bad read. I think it's a good book. I'm just warning people about, you know, over indexing on any particular resource, because a lot of those folks won't actually know what is or isn't a good resource until they're too deep into it, or they don't get good feedback on it. Or, you know, let's be honest also, DDIA has some baseline requisite skill to read in the first place. Right? Otherwise, you know, it's talking about some pretty advanced stuff, especially in the MapReduce section. I remember that was a good section, by the way. So it's just how it is. Let me see. Oh, got one response. Great. By the way, please redact your names if applicable. Okay, I see. Also, okay, that works. Is this redacted? Looks redacted enough. Okay, great. Great. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, please feel free to keep dropping it into the pinned guy, and then we'll continue. Oh, there's an ad going on. These freaking ads, man. You know, the funny thing is, I'm not actually Cookie. It's like I'm not the owner of this Twitch account, and so I see the ads too. Okay, we're back. All right, so yeah, thanks Joestar for submitting first. By the way, for those of you who submitted in the previous form, I know the order won't be right anymore. Unfortunately, I just don't have access to that form to download the resume, so it's a bit unfortunate. It's what it is. That's the best I can do. Okay, Joestar, what's going on here? Okay, so this is UBC, CS, computer sciences major. It's plural. Okay, it's fine. Oh, nice GPA, 2026. Looks good so far. Where's my pen? Okay. Oh, I can put stamps. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, great. Good stuff there. IntelliJ, PowerCharm, Selenium, software tools. I think is fine. This is good. That's good. Technical skills at the top or bottom. Either way is okay. Um, Cookie will say put on the bottom. I say it doesn't matter. It's a visual thing. That's up to you. Work experience, Transoft solutions. Okay, it looks fine. Enhanced automation efficiency by developing a JSON driver that reduced manual input, increased test coverage. Okay, I'm a bit. One thing first of all is I'll say that the first point of every resume has to be all about like the key impact, right? I think the manual input part is good. Increased test coverage, I would put that into a separate point or just get rid of that. Okay, if that's not quantified, that's just not really a point, to be honest. Develop the feature to ignore certain files and keywords using advanced algorithms such as mutual recursion, one-10 enjoyer, improving code maintainability and streamlining the development process. Okay, I would get rid of advanced algorithms though. That feels a bit not advanced, but that's not necessary. Optimize data management by compressing file size up to 90% with strategies such as regex to significantly reduce storage requirements and accelerate file processing times. Okay, that's fine. Regex is a scary word, but I like it. Makes sense. Creative vehicle simulations for real estate modeling, has accuracy and functional product features. See, this feels like this could be elaborated on and be made into the first point. Right? Everything else is like pretty generic software stuff, nothing too special. The last point feels like kind of a hit, right? Like created vehicle simulations for real estate modeling. That feels like that could be something that you can talk a bit more about. So I would say overall, if this is like actually a real good point, put this one first, and just like bump everything down, and then get rid of the increased test coverage. That doesn't matter. Or actually, in that case, if you put this one first, then you can keep the increased test coverage because that's no longer the first point. That's no longer the focus of the experience. Then it's cool. Okay. Great. Maintained. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. Software development engineer and test intern Ruby. Okay. Maintain flexibility by resolving a regression bug in the code base, preventing potential disruptions in functionality, increase testing coverage. Testing efficiency. Okay, testing efficiency by developing automation scripts in Ruby and Selenium. To cover, are there two spaces here? Or is this just no, whatever. To cover critical areas of the REST API endpoints and cloud storage. Cover automation scripts to cover. I would elaborate. So this part makes sense, right? The cloud storage part, I'm not sure how. Developing automation scripts for testing cloud storage. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Okay. That's fine. It read a bit weird to me the first time, but it's fine. That makes sense. Support a CI by actively contributing to Sprint. What is this in all caps? Is that actually all caps? Sprint tests and rigorously testing resolved Mantis tickets. Okay, ensuring consistent developing high quality stable code. A lot of adjectives going on here. I would personally, I wouldn't mention that part. If, for example, you actually had something about the stable code, for example, how many bugs you resolved or something, right? That could be something you put in, like a nice quantitative data point. Otherwise, like, wishy-washy stuff like, oh, my code was high quality, it was stable. That's not really, that doesn't really mean anything if you can't prove it, to be honest. So I would get rid of that and put in something quantitative if possible. Collaborate in an agile environment by actively participating in this. Okay. This point is a bit meh. I don't think you should advertise agile experience. That's not really a thing. If you can replace that with a more technical point, I think that would be a no-brainer. If you can't, if there's nothing else to say, then I would still say get rid of it and put another point for this over here, like this point over here. I think this point here can be definitely expanded upon. That's a good point. Great. Great. Okay. Where am I? Okay, I'm over here. UTA. Okay, 90 students debugging code. Short lectures for computer science concepts and actually. Oh, is this like lab lectures and stuff? Because I think that's actually pretty good. Answering questions related labs and lectures. Okay, graded assignments provided to students which enable them to complete their labs within the 3-hour labs. Okay, provide testing. Not a bad point. This I feel like, yeah, I get it. This is a quantitative data point. I feel like if you're outside the UBC sphere where 3 hours is like the standard lab spot, It's like it's a bit weaker, but I think it's fine to leave it in. I don't think this is that big of a deal. It's fine. Okay, products, image manipulator, academic. I don't think you need to specify if a product is academic, hackathon, or personal, but props to you for being honest. Traverse through 2D graph, breadth first up, moving and blurring, planet path, filling area, solid. Oh, this is 221, isn't it? Okay, that's chill. Okay, makes sense. What's going on here? Oh, this is recent. Oh, this is not recent. This is 2 years ago. Never mind. Oh my god, that was 2 years ago? Holy shit. Okay. Piazza, University Web Forum, Chrome extension. Okay, sure. Create a Chrome extension as personal. Okay, sure. 2 and 3. Okay, this point I think is a bit weaker, but for a hackathon setting, I think it is okay. But I want to let you know, if you want to get rid of a point, get rid of this one. Utilize GitHub and Git commands like push, pull, to collaborate. Okay, no. This one needs to go. If you want to talk about collaboration, you can talk about collaboration with Team of 4 through Git or something. You can talk about using Git here. This is no. This is too much WordPad. This is too much WordPad. Access to Chrome API, execute about Chrome storage. Okay, that's fine. Technologies is a bit weird at the bottom, to be honest. If you really want to put them somewhere, I will just list them out over here. Maybe like in italics, maybe less prominent font. Not the end of the world being the bottom. It's not a big deal. Zoom lectures, auto navigation, personal project, use Selenium, and it's in other courses. Target elements using the iPad. Okay, this one feels a bit weaker, to be honest. If you already have front end stuff here, and this one is just about using XPath, I feel it's a bit weaker. I would definitely expand on this point here. Arguably put it first. Some of these points over here need to be reworded or need to get out of here. Products overall I think are fine. I would say though that if you have more work lined up, push out like this project would be the first one I would get rid of. This one I would shorten down to probably 2 points if you get another work experience here. Otherwise it feels pretty obvious which ones here are kind of like padding the words, padding the lines. Overall, not bad. I see some good stuff here. Okay, great. Moving on. All right, next person. Let me download this boy. Wait, did I download one already? Discord Twitch user. I like how my form says Discord/Twitch user, and the person just put Twitch. Sure. I guess you are a Twitch user, but that's not what I meant. Great. Copy. Boom. Let me just go through that chat. Just submit, then realize typo. Just submit it, then realize the typo I just accidentally added. What? I don't understand that one. I'm not up to upload my resume. Try a PNG. I'm in Launchpad right now, so working on a more impressive Python projects, but thanks for review. Okay, awesome. Yeah, okay, yeah. Once you have a more, because like one comment I wanted to say there was, right, your most recent project is 2 years old. It's more than 2 years old, right? So the signal you're setting here is that you're focusing on other stuff, which is fine, right? That's fine. But if your most recent project is 2 years old and you're still putting 3 projects here, that's not necessarily a positive thing. So just be aware that it's like a signal, okay? All right, moving on. This guy. Okay, so yeah, sure, sounds good. Personal website, very nice, great. Full stack and startup Toronto. At the present, sure. Oh, two things at the same time. Okay, let's look at this one. Design an RBAC system, validate object level permissions. Node.js, okay, sure. MongoDB handle 10,000 concurrent requests. Okay, develop a cloud file storage endpoints in S3. Node.js reducing overall overhead. HTTP 30% through batch request. Okay, this is good. This is good. I like that. Build a headless CMS using Payload V Express MongoDB to manage and deliver 500 plus static content items, streamlining content updates. Okay, build a headless CMS using Payload V. Okay, great. What was this thing? Cloud file storage S3. Okay, small technical question. Why was S3 not used to serve static assets? But that's fine. That's a good point. I like the point. And integrated component testing is ingest into the CI/CD pipeline. 85% unit test coverage, improving code review time. Code review time. Code review time? Does putting that review improve code review time or code deploy time? Slight point there. Okay, at the same time you're doing this. So University SCS Toronto, Ontario. I honestly don't know what SCS is, but not a big deal. Developed a daily Python cron job hosted on Azure to fetch QLS reports onto blah blah blah, achieving 99.99 data correctness. So let me just run my, what can go wrong here? Why is it not 100%? With error recovery. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what QLS is. Let me just quickly search that. What is QLS? Queue management system by QLS. Great. So I'm not exactly sure about the technology here. I don't understand what can. Yeah, if you can comment on why this is not 100%, that'd be cool. But this is a lot of 9, so it's good. Okay, that's what I like to see. That's cool. First point, by the way, first points already. I like them. I like this is given a good overall picture of the job here. So I think the points are actually good. I'm just curious from technical perspective. Implemented Azure SQL data sync, blah blah blah. Replicate to on premises. Oh, so you're like that. Okay. Data cleansing 4 hours. Near real time availability. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's good. Wrote a Python script to merge and normalize databases, enhancing information accuracy. I am questioning why normalizing databases would increase accuracy. So that might not be the right descriptor for this point. Okay, because normalizing shouldn't change accuracy. That just changes your where the data is stored. Okay, programming assistant, blah blah. Build infrastructure tool, GCP, Python. Okay, these go being deployed 40% faster and entirely hands-free. To initialize deploy. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Good. Created a browser extension for internal tools in JS, HTML5 to create blah blah. Yeah, that's good. Good data points here. Okay, this is very good so far. I've seen good data points on all the important stuff. Developed automated Python script in Selenium for black box testing and form submission with 200 input combinations daily, identifying 4 critical. Okay. Sure, yeah, this is good too. Yeah, all good points. Products, Orchid, Spotify playlist optimizer. This is like the third most common product I see, something to do with Spotify. It's not a bad thing, it's just pretty funny. But deployed in Vercel, okay. Cool. Oh, this is nice. Next.js, okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that's nice. Implemented authorization middleware, OAuth 2, JWT. Without incur data. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Good. Safety workflow, GitHub Actions. Just bundle size analyzer, reducing build time through alternate bundle cache. Oh, see, this is very good connection right here. This is good. I like that. Okay, this is good. Plate saver achieves first place in my palette. Oh my god, I can't read. My palette incorporating counted from McMaster Delta Hacks 8 hackathon. Say that one 8 times fast. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine as well. Definitely a bit weaker. I would personally say this is fine. This is fine. I would see what it would look like if you made these in a 1 point, right? Just 1 point, achieve first place in this hackathon for whatever reason, made this thing, blah, blah, blah. No. And then with that extra point, talk about how you actually optimize the Spotify playlist. Because you're talking about the infra here, which is like, cool, that makes sense. But there's nothing about like what's being like what's changed. Like you delete my optimize, you delete my playlist. Like what's going on here, right? So I would put a point here or on the first point about like what's going on. So that's just what I say. BSCC, okay, chill. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Overall, very strong. Let me look at the comments. SQL for large contact MG, video, CMS for tight contact shirt. 100 resumes are in the queue. I don't know. It's exploded. I think there's 10 in the queue, but I might stay a bit past 7, depending on how it's going. So, okay, cool. Overall, yeah, this is a strong resume. So yeah, good work overall to that one. Okay, next. Who was that person? Was that the person? Oh, this preview on Google Sheets is so worthless. Whatever, I'll download it again. The same guy will be mad. Oh yeah, it was the same guy. Okay. Chill. Okay, next guy. Boom. I like how Google Drive tries to preview a PNG and fails. Like, how embarrassing is that, by the way? What? Is this guy? Okay, yeah. Copy, boom. Close you, go here. Oh no, go here, boom. Okay. Salut, I'm ham. Oh, French perhaps? Okay, chill. Nice. Okay, this guy. Okay, so the guy cut out his top part. Can't comment on that. That's fine. So what's going on here? So Queens, New York. Okay, this needs to go. This needs to go. This needs to go. This needs to go. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, you should only put courses if they're actually unique or have helped you do something, right? Like I don't need to know that you know how to do OOP in C++ and Java, because where's your skills? You have C++ and Java here. Like what? Like you're gonna do? You're gonna do aspect programming in Java. You're gonna do functional programming in Java. Oh, actually, you can now with Java 8. Okay, like you don't like this. These things are redundant and they don't hit. Like there's no ATS to hit on this one. Okay. Probability. If you're like a math focus, I don't know what Queens. I don't know if Queens they have like a math program or something going on. So that might be like a big deal in Queens. I don't know. If it is calculus, these things you might want to keep. This one's cool. Computational finance. That's kind of cool, right? You can keep the unique ones. Okay, DSA, OOP, software engineering database. Those ones gotta go. Okay. Skills, Python. Okay, that's cool. NeoVim. Sure. I would split out React.js and Next.js in two separate things. Certs, fine, great, okay. Okay, experience Digital Factory, software engineering, deploy database schemas on AWS EC2 instance if okay, resulting in reduction in query response times and improving overall system performance. Okay, this needs to go. Okay, my pen is too thick. Can I make my pen less thick? Oh, that was the thin one. Oh shit. Okay. This part is the same thing all over again, right? I would quantify. Well, it's too late now. This is 2 years ago, so you can't do it now. But just for future reference, when I see someone say something like, "Oh, I did something to do something more efficiently to reduce this bad metric," the first question that's going to be asked is by how much, right? And the reason it's going to be asked is because if you don't know the answer to that, how do you know you did anything at all? Right? So stuff, especially with performance metrics, those are the easiest to get quantitative data for. So, I mean, it's too late to go now. If you have data on that one, put it in. If you don't, for future reference. Configure authentication system, streamline user sign and sign up preferences, processes to automate authentication, authorization services, private security and safety for users. Okay, sure. Developed with Android development team. To develop with Android development team to code scalable mobile application in Kotlin. Develop what with the Android development team? Like you developed a mobile application with the Android development team? I sure hope so. This feels a bit weird. I feel like this is missing a bit of something here. Like not just wording, but like are you just trying to say that you worked on a mobile application in Kotlin? Sure, I guess. I don't think you need to put in the Android development team here unless your cross-team collaboration was like really exceptional or something. This just feels like you did an app in a Kotlin, which is fine, but like yeah, don't. It's phrased a bit weirdly right now. The emphasis is wrong. Like the emphasis is currently on doing something with someone when it feels like that doesn't matter. Test application with different Android services, Android device and Android Studio for user compatibility. Sure, this is a bit of a weaker point. Depending on the and here's a good example, right? So for example, if you were working on primarily UI UX stuff in your like on during your time working on the mobile application, this is not a good point because like testing UI UX stuff in Android Studio is simply not that. It's just not really a thing. Like it's like okay, cool, right? Like that's like saying I ran the unit test for my function, right? Okay, great. If you, for example, something more complex, like oh, we made some API calls, we do some like fancy stuff with caching on device or something, then I think this is actually really quite a good point. But right now, I can't tell what you did on like what you made. So right now it just seems a bit of a weaker point. So I would definitely elaborate on what you did on the app, and if it's significant, why testing it in Android Studio really kind of helped you build confidence for launch or whatever it is. Okay. Projects, fast track engineer backend, blah, blah, blah. Okay, go a bit faster here. Sure. Okay. I'll put a date here. I'm assuming this is a link. Link is good. Link is very good. Put a date here. Email validator. Inspect a network request posed to request creation each API endpoint. Control the sequence API. Okay. Without a It's been a network request with Postman. So this is like a manual thing to request. Okay. To check for applications resilience against unexpected inputs. I think you're missing the first point here. I think you're missing a point saying what this email validator is validating. I think you're just going directly into the second point onward. So yeah, I got a bit confused. The last point is good though, but again, this is your project. You can definitely get some performance numbers for that. So get some quantitative data. Okay, GPT weather design with Next.js. Highlighting ability. Okay, I don't think you need this little bit here. I don't think you should be saying that you have the ability to do something. You should be showing that through your project or your experience. Okay, so I don't think this is necessary. If you want to highlight your ability, someone's going to click this link and they will know in about 5 seconds if you have ability to develop bottom web technologies. Integrated GPT 3.5, natural language processing, user interaction, conversational weather forecast. This is the first point. The first point is telling me what is GPT weather. GPT weather integrates with GPT 3.5 to blah 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 blah. That's the first point, right? You can follow it up with like using blah 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 blah. So this is a bit of a priority thing. I don't quite understand what the thing actually is until I read the second point. Or for email validator, I don't understand until I don't. You have to just go by the name, right? So bit of thought there. Using Tremor, don't know what that is. I assume it's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, a couple of details here about the prioritization of points and some elaboration on the web on the Kotlin app. Cool. Okay, moving on. Gotta go a bit fast. Okay, so that was you. That was you. No, you. What are you? Boom. Download. Okay. Desktop. Nope, wrong folder. Boom. Screenshot test user. Yes, you are. That's my style. Boom. Paste. Close you. Great. I like the hyperlink to click and see the projects. Yeah, same. I think for projects, not putting a link means that you don't want me to see it, not because you don't know how to put a link there, right? Even if it's not hosted, you can at least show me the GitHub with your nice written README, right, guys? You guys do READMEs? Anyone? Okay, first, last, pen, boom. Okay, nice. LinkedIn, good. GitHub, good. What is that link? su.edu? There's not a resolution to tell what link that is, but make sure that's correct. Okay, whatever. Stanford University, okay, checks out, good. Burnaby, BC, great. Experience control room operator. Oh, okay. Oversaw vehicle and equipment logistics controls. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. To present. Okay, great. Coordinated operations and provided real-time and smooth collaboration and correspondence to challenges while maintaining safety standards. Great. Acted as on-call customer support using communication addressing parking-related inquiries. Versus the airport. I was specified this is car parking or airplane parking. Okay, overall pretty cool. Nothing wrong with putting that there. Let me read the experience. I mean the projects and determine if your experience should go above or below that. Okay, but this experience here is pretty good, so that's chill. Okay, projects, custom connections, C++ CMake, Unix OpenSH Qt. Okay, oh, the present. Okay, so this is present. This is ongoing. This has been going on for a couple months now. Okay, great. Developed and streamlined remote desktop applications, C++ Qt, TP connection, streaming, keyword, okay, across multiple computers. Multiple as in 2 or 2+. Big difference, but okay, cool. Good first point. Integrated OpenSH secure communications. While using Windows API Linux, excellent to accurately simulate user inputs on connected devices. Makes sense, good. Implemented a remote clipboard feature. Okay. Seamless file transfers. Okay. That's good. That's good. If it's present, depending on what you're currently working on, I might put a point here. If it's like a cool thing, put it in. But overall, okay, that makes sense. That's good. Simple sound, Jetpack Compose. Is Jetpack Compose what I think it is? Yeah, that's the native Android UI, right? Okay. Okay. Built an Android app using Kotlin. Allows you to play, edit, metadata, organize with RoomDB, efficient local storage plan. Okay. Integrated. You spelled together wrong. Bluetooth media controls, hands-free playback, and added web screen functionality. Okay. Hold on. This is 2 points. Added web screen functionality to download music and videos from YouTube for offline use. Okay. I would. Okay, so first thing here, this is 2 points. I would, if you can keep it as 2 points. You can keep it as 1 point, but I would reframe it as improved usability, or something like that. So you can put in both, because otherwise it just feels like two things. And I would probably remove the word YouTube from here, because you might be playing with a bit of a TOS action. I'll look into the future. Nice name. Okay, nice name. Supabase. Okay, React weather integrated calendar app. JS Supabase. Schedule events with specific weather conditions. Integrated Google Cloud API supports user authentication synchronized with Google Calendar. Cool. Implemented notification system to periodically check weather forecasts. Do not meet. Okay, I would expand a bit more on this part. So how did you make it periodically check? Like, are you writing this on your, like, how is this, like, what's the logic or what's going on? Is it just like a script that runs on a sleep on your Supabase host, or like what's going on? I feel like this is pretty good, but it could use a bit of elaboration here. Cool, makes sense. RISC-V emulator. This is a course. Implemented a RISC-V December using C to make translate machine code reading. Okay. Supporting custom instructions. Okay, that's pretty cool. Built an emulator using C to escalate RISC-V. Providing memory access, updating registers, ensuring accurate program counter progression. Built an emulator using C. Ensuring accurate programming counter. Okay. This part feels a bit out of place, but I might just understand emulators very well and the significance of using C there, but that's fine. Add interactive tracing modes, unique, but okay, that's good. C, C++, JavaScript, capital J, capital T, capital S. So Kotlin, Python. Python, I'm pretty sure is capital P. Blah, 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 okay. PowerScript shell. My condolences. Lowercase p, W. Huge W. All right, overall, not bad. I would say, okay, in this context, I would be, I'm a bit torn. I would still personally put experience underneath projects for this one, because I feel like your projects are actually relatively strong compared to the relevance of your experience. So I would personally put the products above experience, but I wouldn't fault you either way. What did you say? Fake emails? Okay, fair enough. 3. What is 3? Oh, 3 remote desktops? Okay. Yeah, sure. 2. Okay, if by 2 plus you mean 3, I would just put 3, personally. Okay. So that was you. Okay, this is the next guy. Download. Great. Copy. Boom. Or if I could just make it really big, and then now the thin knob on the pen is really thin. Ah, smart. Perspective, kids. Okay. Let's go into Canadian citizen. Sure. SFU, LinkedIn. Okay. Blah, blah. We're going to Canada. Oh, I have America on this one. Okay. Makes sense. Good. Dean, open scholarship. Okay. Relevant coursework. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Okay. Software engineering. Okay. let's slow down a bit. Distributed systems, I think, is pretty cool. Now, I don't think you should put that as relevant coursework if you can just demonstrate in your experience or in your projects that you have touched distributed systems or designed or used or implemented or anything. Okay. I think just listing course names on your resume is a very weak way to communicate ability. It's like a telling, not showing kind of thing, right? So I personally wouldn't do that, but so many people do that it doesn't really dock points. Should I mention Linux support for my project, or is that not big on a point? You did mention Linux support, did you not? Hold on a second. What is it here? Linux X11. I think it did mention Linux, or am I not understanding this? I have to mention. This is your fucking resume, bro. All right, anyways. Okay, experience. What's going on? This is ongoing? No, this is not ongoing. Okay. Okay. Build robust data set. Okay, is this okay? Is this an ETL pipeline or just a non-ETL pipeline? If it's ETL, toss it ETL free keywords, okay? Automated data validation process of the pipeline's airflow, 30% increased accuracy. Why does automating data validation process with pipelines increase data accuracy? Maybe I don't understand ML. It feels okay, but the points don't feel directly connected to me, but feels okay. Utilize Django to create a user-friendly dashboard, user view update. Okay, yeah. First point, too, by the way, is also good. First point tells me what's going on here. Okay, fine. Some stuff leading me some questions about like what's going on here, like what's going on exactly with, for example, what is the pipeline doing? What's going on with this validation? Why is it increasing accuracy? It's yeah. I would elaborate a bit on that. Okay, create a pipeline pipeline application in Java. Oh, for clearing and settling messages for inter-institutional payments. What a mouthful. For clearing and settling, okay. Settlement messages for payments. Okay. I took a bit, but I'm getting the finance mindset. Okay, sure. Developed Spring Boot microservice, XML JSON, $200 million data transactions. Developed a microservice. Okay, so the transactions that are coming in from XML, you're making them to JSON. I would reframe this instead of dollar amount to like a technical quantity, like for 2 million messages or 2 million JSONs or something, or XMLs, right? The dot amount here actually means nothing because it could just be one XML with $200 million on it. So this is, in terms of like, I know you're trying to be impressive here, I understand that, right? But this is not actually impressive because it doesn't tell me what's actually going on here. So consider that if the technical quantity is more impressive. Increase developer efficiency with the implementation of web app for. Well, hold on. Increase developer efficiency with the implementation of web app for translation microservice. So this is a translation microservice. You made a web app for it, and then increase developer efficiency. Oh, actually, I believe that. Okay, good. Okay, catalyze. That's a new one. Okay. Let me read the term. Let me read it first. Catalyze the launch of the core app by spearheading initial development, creating 30% of the code base. So you're intern, and you catalyze the launch of the core app by spearheading development. Okay. What is the app? Okay, whatever. Accelerated company growth by shipping features quickly and efficiently in a fast-paced agile environment. Not agile, man. It was going so good. This point needs to go. Okay, I would instead, if you want to talk about startup culture, I would elaborate on this part. Shipping features quickly. How were they quick? Like, was the latency quick? For example, were the features you made in prod quickly, or was the throughput high in that everyone's changes not necessarily made it to prod quick, like very soon, but they all made it to prod like without blocking each other, whatnot. So I would maybe elaborate a bit on this one. I definitely would not use a startup as a way to demonstrate agile methodology. Okay, that might be me. Developed several REST API endpoints, Node and AWS Lambda function connect with the React frontend. Okay, feels fine. A bit weaker on this one, to be honest. This point, this experience is a bit weaker. I think you can really elaborate on what you made. Like, what did you make? Did you make? What are the API considerations? How, did you do any infra work? That might be more interesting because I don't think you've done infra here, right? Like, this might be infra. Can't really tell. What that means. There's no, yeah. So any infra here might be good to elaborate on. It's otherwise I feel like this thing is just like, oh, I just coded a whole bunch of stuff and there's no judgment for quality and etc. And we did some stuff fast and that was that. Not necessarily a negative thing to put on here, but I think this is definitely weaker than the other two. So just consider that. Okay. Products, clean commute. Third place, okay. Mobile apps, yeah, good point. Reducing users' emissions by average of 16%. Okay, look, dude, this is a hackathon. You gotta like, what's like, how? Okay, Like, there was this tracked over time. What's the time? What's the time interval here? Over a weekend, over a month. This is pretty cool, but this is not unless you're applying to PM roles, you're not being judged on the quality of your hackathon ideas. And so I would definitely spend a bit more time talking about the technical side of things. So this is an okay point. Like, this is a cool point, but I don't know anything about what was actually built. Okay, so put another point here and just talk a bit about that. Okay, see a watch list. That sounds kind of menacing. Script finish fund. Okay, some person. Okay, sure. Send it by. Sure. Okay. Feels definitely a bit more financial than technical. So I would say, yeah, definitely a bit weaker on the technical side in terms of what's being communicated, right? I don't like. There's nothing. What I'm saying is that you downloaded a file, and then you did what they did. Not bad, like idea wise, but again, technical side, I don't see any technical stuff here. Frankly, like, this is your only technical stuff. So, yeah, there's no information there. Rental reviewer, blah blah, Cloud 3 developer, creation of a web app to host tenant reviews on rental properties. Yeah, good first point. 13. Okay. No dates. Okay, no dates. I will consider putting in dates, but not too criminalizing. React Redux, reader friendly and responsive front end. Responsive front end interface. Can I once again tell you guys about my Lord and Savior Chrome Lighthouse, please? Some data, please. Some data here. Easy gas, Discord bot, Node.js, current gas, current location, RESTful CRUD, fast API, host Docker, EC2. Okay, good. API response time to Redis caching solution, 98% API latency reduction. What was your container hosted in South Africa? What's going on here? But that's good. Okay, good. Good. Oh, CI/CD does have a slash. That is good. I would personally in here also put bracket AWS and a GCP. You have the room for it, just put them in. This is for hitting ATS. Okay, this is for ATS. Okay, overall good. Moving on. If it's a startup, is it true that it's still a bad idea to put that? No, it's fine to put startups. If you had actual impact, okay, this guy used the word catalyzing, which is really a word. So I would be more critical of that, but definitely not an issue putting startups. Yeah, definitely not an issue at all. Okay, next. This is an interesting Discord username, but no comment. What is it? Boom. John Doe. All right, John Doe. Get in here. Get in here, John Doe. All right. Okay, John Doe. Let's take a look. Yeah. Okay, John Doe. Red University, BA, Math and Stats, minor CS, City Province. Okay. 2025. Uh-oh, this date size is smaller than this date size. Relevant coursework. Wait, does it actually have a dash between it? No, that makes sense, actually. Okay, I still want to put it on. Web programming, DSA, data operating systems. Okay, let me revisit this because you're not a CS major, so let me revisit. Okay, I'll come back. Technical skills. No, it's gonna flash. Okay, fine. Okay, project. Skills training web app. Okay, first of all, GitHub link. Good. Okay, collaborating with a team of 4 using Git agile methodologies, code review, test breakdown, sprint planning, retrospective. Okay, agile for a group project. I feel like it's trying a bit too hard, personally. But let me come back to that because I know you don't have experience. So let me come back. Okay, let me come back. Okay, design and implemented peer-to-peer marketplace. Okay, this is the first point. This can go down. Okay. Password service changes. Okay, good. Core data function, Prism, Prisma ORM. Oh, is Prisma good? I've heard of it a lot. PostgreSQL, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Big Bank, what was this? This is just skills training web app. Is this like is this the name of your thing? Or is this a competition? The subheading is a bit confusing. Oh, I see. This is the category of your project. Okay. Got it. 2024 Big Bang Hackathon first prize, $500, blah blah. Okay, worked. 8 teams full stack. Okay, featuring hackathons. Generally speaking, if you're talking about like a high placement, like first, I would say first out of how many people, right? Otherwise it's out of context, right? Okay, 8 teams build a full stack web app, fast for Firebase, data visualizations for okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Backend routes Flask, managing host availability, placement, staff statistics at Firebase Firestore. Okay, sure. Create, develop, running pitch presentation, hiding apps, impact, and functionality. Hiding apps impact. I think this seems to qualify just a bit. Okay, I would put the word potential impact here, unless it actually did have impact already. So just a little bit of thought there, but I think this is actually a pretty good project. One thing I would, so I'll tell you, the way I'm reading this is, you work with a team of 8, and you did these 2 things. If that is the correct interpretation, then you're good. If that's not, then fix it, because otherwise, otherwise it'll be misleading. Okay. Okay, NBA betting Discord bot, build Discord bot, Python Discord Pi carrots, predicting maybe I can regression model, train on Discord for NBA API, MongoDB, PyMongo, to store and track user bets in real time, allowing for easy comparison of betting performance. This one I think I would challenge a bit. Nothing about these databases, like real time is cool. Just putting these 2 names here doesn't necessarily allow for easy comparison, real time comparisons. I think you're missing either a word here, or you're missing like a technology or like a stack in between. So I would consider reframing this one a little bit. Integrated live money line odds from FanDuel, probably a divider. Okay. So in this case, here's what I would do. I think this is okay then. I think if you don't have formal experience, you have a minor in CS, I will give you the blessing. Okay, you can put the relevant course right here. Now I will also say that in this case, like a high level wise, there's just a lot of tech keywords in here, right? Like a lot of name dropping, React, Next, you use Next, I made that up, whatever. Like you dropped a lot of names here, right? And so this puts you like this demonstrates you have the ability to use technologies, but there's no demonstration of the ability to create anything. So this is all integration. So my comment here is pretty good so far. If you were to make a next project, make one that's more CS focused. Like make one that's a little less maybe product focused, and one that might be a bit more technical to demonstrate some technical ability. But I think for what you have, yeah, not bad. Okay, next. That was that person, this person next. Boom. Let's see, copy, paste. Great. Oh, rotate it. What the hell? Okay. I guess I'm missing metrics. You are missing metrics. Here's the truth is, if you're doing stuff with, for example, okay, first of all, if it's just projects, performance doesn't actually matter, and people know that unless you have a real project that's being used by people, project metrics are just made up and are not reproducible and do not have any stakeholders. So yes, it's easy to get project metrics, but don't go out of your way to make them, to get them if you don't have them available. In other words, they're worth a lot less than metrics at a real company. Okay, this person, Toby Lau 05. Hello. Okay, BSc coursework, software construction. Okay, here we go. So what's this? 2027. Let's do some quick math. Today's 2024. So you're like what, first, second year? Okay. We'll come back to that. Data science. Sure. Zulik Pharma, cut style allocation. Okay, first thing. Okay, first I want everyone to take a quick look at this. Right. First things first. There's too much bolding. Okay. There's too much bolding going on. Where I'd say about what, 10% of the text is bolded. bit less. Maybe 5 to 10% text is bolded. That's too much. That's too much bolding. Okay, like if you just zoom out and just look at this from a high level, everything's bolded. Okay, so I would reduce the bolding by about half. See, you cut your size by 50%. I cut your bolding by half. Okay. Python based distribution resource planning GUI using Tkinter and Pandas for non-technical warehouse workers to compute order requirements from large Excel sheets. Pandas is lowercase p. Python based. What else is there? So some stuff here. Okay. Okay. I see. I see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. I would put. So first of all, one thing that you did differently was that you put the stat at the front. That's totally fine, by the way, but I want to make sure you're consistent with that. Okay. Point is good though. Intro point, yeah, good. Tells me what's going on. Tells me impact. Okay, good. Implemented proof of concept stock. Blah blah blah. No, 520 where monitor inventory is budget. Okay. Proof of concept. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Good. UBC Product Management Club. Didn't know we had one. Software full stack. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Makes sense. 40 plus new users, 500 plus registration payments, full stack integration with Google SSO, Firebase authentication, Stripe TypeScript. Okay. Okay. Implemented API endpoint using a form data request for media upload pipeline renamed five plus images by event UID. Hold on. Implemented API endpoint using request for a media upload pipeline that renamed 5 plus images by event UID, store downlink Firestore. Renamed. I don't understand this. Like rename 5 plus images by event UID. What's the significance of renaming images? Maybe I don't understand what's going on. That Firestore needs some unique images or something, but like, it just feels a bit weird. Okay. Okay, I mean the point still is fine without that, so that's fine, I guess. Collaborating agile team, probably personal Kanban test. Okay, this is technically experience for getting paid, so okay. Kanban with a product management club people, I think this is definitely the weakest point here. I would replace this personally with oh actually no, you had no other experience, so this one is okay actually. I would maybe phrase it a little bit less on the nose about agile and Kanban, and maybe talk more about how you collaborated with the product management kind of side of things. So less about just doing your standard Kanban agile. So bit of rephrase, right? But I think it's actually okay to put the names here. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, UTA, Tune Plus System. Oh my god, how many sections is that? OOP, design concepts. Yeah, like this doesn't need to be bolded. It just doesn't. Okay, like Java doesn't bold either. This is not bold. This is in your experience. This is your technical skills, right? Like here, don't need to bold it. Ensure effective learning by troubleshooting IDE, JDK, Java runtime issues on Windows and Mac. Communicate with students. Communicated bold. Don't need that. During office hours, one-on-one assignment grading session 2, and one-on-one assignment grading sessions. What is that? That sounds kind of scary. Clarify course content and encourage deeper learning through guided question. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I will say, okay, it's definitely a bit jarring for me as a person who's done a lot of Java to see JDK spelled like this and then see Java runtime instead of JVM. So a bit of a nit there. I'll put JVM here instead of Java runtime. Okay, personal products, Tap to Cal, Vite React, some stuff here, Gemini API. Okay. Full stack web app converts images to universal calendar files to optimize online calendar creation. User say blah blah blah. Okay, file store. Okay, introduce Gemini 1.0 flash API and 50% optimize the temperature while improving outputs. Actually by engineering prompts. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. And prompt engineering. Okay, I got it. REST API transfer files, client server. Base64 encoded JSON values. Like this is another thing where this just definitely does not need to be bolded. Like it's actually jarring to me that it's bolded. Like what does bolding does tell me? You know how to do base64 encoded JSON? Like that's not a thing. Like don't worry about that being lost. relevant MIME types. Okay, that's good. This is good. Uh, it's okay. Yeah, not bad. Okay, Spotify. I would okay. One thing I will also say is if you're doing an image of calendar to calendar file conversion, I think it should be a pretty easy win for you to be able to quantify the accuracy of using Gemini from this web app versus using like an off the shelf OCR product. Right. So I think that would be a pretty good kind of like just a toss in one number, just toss it into the first point. Just to kind of say how much you can, what the pain was. Just like it's up to you. It's a little thought. Oh, another Spotify one, guys. Music on kind of it's an aggregates Amazon Spotify API, permanent HTTP, only cookies. Wait, what? Permanent HTTP only cookies? Is it not HTTPS? I would check up on that one. A bit head scratcher. Not necessarily wrong, but okay. Improved user experience and loading times with React serving components, React suspense when fetching large data. Okay. Yeah, sure. Quantify. Lighthouse. Our Lord and Savior. Chrome Lighthouse, please. Discord radio bot. Python bot. Python, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Reverse engineered local radio station. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is actually cool. See, this is a good point. Good. Implemented commands to play, pause, and switch between select radio station, the CLI select commands and arguments. Yeah, good. Okay, standard. Good stuff. Technical skills, language framework, tools, Express. Is Express a framework? We'll check on that one. Then post on Git. Certifications. Yeah, that's fine. If it's cert at the bottom, toss on the bottom. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Not bad. Wait, did I say something? Oh, so get back to the education. Okay. I think given your products and experience, we don't need to know that you took these courses. So I would get rid of coursework, but I keep rewards. Awards I think is fine. That's my opinion. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Okay, so is that a phone number I see? That's a phone number. By the way, you did a pretty bad job blocking out your stuff there, so maybe try that again. But you have a phone number there. You do not need a phone number. Python, C, JavaScript, TypeScript. That's two different languages. Split those out. Colin Dart. We have a Dart and drawer in the chat, guys. React, Next, put those in separate things. React, Node, Django, Flask, Tailwind, Jetpack Compose, Mongo, okay, yeah, good. Jupyter, TensorFlow, Pandas. Okay, yeah. All the things looks pretty good here so far. Other AIML, it's a bit okay. Experience, software developer, co-op, Reba Solutions, 5+ DCM workflows, ServiceNow, okay. Multiple software platforms, Box app. Okay. Streamline 5+, okay, sure. And also one more thing, okay. And I see people put some small number plus. If by 5+ you mean 6, just put 6, okay. Yeah, good. I would say that this is a bit. This one's a bit iffy. I think it's okay because you're saying you made your UI components more intuitive, which increased user adoption. That makes sense. If you're talking about increasing user adoption, that's a pretty touchy metric, and so I would definitely be careful to quantify that. Like, be sure to quantify that one appropriately. But this time it's okay, so I'm gonna just say in general, be careful. This time's good. Certain something mentioned 2 50+ CPI actions. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's not bad. Mobile app, web developer, trees. Okay, spearhead development of a cross-platform mobile app using Flutter, Firebase, Figma, Adobe Illustrator for design consistency. Okay, this doesn't tell me what you did though. Like, did you make, like, what's it at now? Like, what, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have, there's no information on what the state of this app that you made is. So, like, spearheading is more like a velocity kind of thing. Like, it tells you you're doing something towards this thing, but I don't know the position of your project, okay? Or this experience. That's pretty good. That's good. Okay. BCIT, CST diploma, BCIT, newbie design web development diploma. Okay. Education in the middle. Okay, let me think about this one. Okay. I need to think about that one. Okay, products kinder. Gamify web app for a web app for a client. Oh, wow, a web app for isn't a client? Isn't a client already? So your client has a web app, or the client? Do you mean like customer client? Okay, this if a customer client, I would replace with customer or a stakeholder, right? Client in this context, I read it as client being like a front end or some user of an API or something. Okay, volunteers seeing opportunities, but allowing volunteers to apply for. Okay, yeah, this is cool though. Okay. A Telescan AI powered tool enables upload and ask questions about any PDF document, receive answers, providing an admin dashboard for API user tracking management. Okay, looks pretty good. Garage, AI powered vehicle maintenance app that connects with ODP2 scanner. Oh, that's pretty cool. Offers a Gemini chat personal assistant. Okay, I think this is actually a pretty cool idea. Okay. Achievements: YVR Smart Airport Hackathon. First place out of how many? Printed Bosch. So this person likes double A's. Okay, this person's just double A aficionado. AI Power Vision System designed to power. Okay, optimize. Okay, it was using ML track measure. Okay, this sounds pretty cool. Don't know what or how, but yeah, results first place. Okay, not gonna argue. Be Loud Build AI. Okay, recreated Kind Settle, the first legal meditation platform, a mediation platform for co-parents, and even to settle child support matters without court involvement. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sounds pretty good. A lot of this I would say is good ideas, but the technical side, there's no information, right? So just be aware that if you're going for a lot of more like open and like maybe some smaller places looking for some ideas, so some well-rounded kind of things on that front, this is pretty good. If you're not getting past more technical kind of positions, be aware that a lot of the stuff here is like every single one of these things are all all about ideas, and there's not much information provided here about the implementation or the technical design. So I would consider elaborating on that as you have different resumes. You can make two resumes. You can make a resume that's like technical, and a resume that's like PM, right? So the PM resume you can just like this is great for PM stuff, right? And then if you want to make one that's a bit more technical, maybe you can test out which one you like a bit more. Make a technical one that just is this, but instead of talking so much, but instead of two lines per thing about the product, maybe one line product, one line technical. Just bounce it out a bit. Okay, I'm gonna go fast. I want to get through people today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 more, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna close the form. I won't close the form, but I'll just note here end today, and I will just speed. So that was you, this person, boom, boom, and the next person's over here. Okay. Let's go. Coursework in progress. Definitely don't need that. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Very cool. Okay. You are. Word soup. First one's word soup. I think it's a good project though. Rephrase this. Talk about okay. Let me see the second point. Okay. Okay, I see. This is a research position. Okay, this is a research position. Researchers love word soup. So actually, this is not bad. Oh, you have ads? Well, guess what? I don't. Too bad. No, I'm kidding. I think the viewer count's back, so I'm gonna continue. No, okay. Never mind. Never mind. This is a researcher position. I think all the words here sound like English, and so this is probably fine. I will admit though, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on here, but it seems like it's okay. Right. Second point, good. Back developer AI. Okay, led a team of 4 developers. You really led them. Okay. Like second year, you led them. Okay. Sure. 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Great. SQL database, good. OpenCI, fine. Uh, NLP type by okay. Okay, this is good, right? Like listed out specifically. That's good. I like that. Someone does point out one area. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Oh, scikit-learn. I'm pretty sure it's lowercase s though. Hold up. Scikit-learn, lowercase s. Okay. Test variations of. Okay. Yeah. Fine. 5x speed. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Multi-threaded kernel development. That's probably fine. Optimized compiler. Optimized compiler is a strong word, but I'll give it to you. Tetris AI sounds cool. OOP. No. Get rid of that one. Like, if you write Java without OOP, I will question if you're writing Java in the first place. Unit test coverage. Save a line there. If you need another line, take it out of this one. Using Python R pre-process analyze. Fine. TikTok content creator. Okay, sure. Whatever. Like anything that's funny helps, man. It doesn't matter. Okay, this is great. This is good. I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. This sounds pretty cool. Blah blah. Okay, that's good. Oh, and the K this time, dude. You're not even consistent. Did you have capital K on above there? See over here, it was like lowercase k. Alright, whatever. Concepts. Okay, I would say either keep concepts or coursework. Pick one of the two. Okay, moving on. So that's this person. Next person is this person. Boom. Boom. Okay. This is you. Okay. Boom. Okay, great. So. Alright, Alice Bob, phone number. If you have a phone number there, I would get rid of it personally. Wait, what country you're from? UBC. Okay, this fake. Okay, get rid of your phone number. Don't need that. Okay, nice. Wait, oh, second degree. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Meal track. Oh, okay, so let me have a look here. So work experience, software developer. What is this? A product associate. Don't know what that is. Oh, this is the same company. Okay, got it. Looks like a health stuff. System trainer. Training physicians in various hospitals. Oh, okay. Technical skills. Okay, got it. Oh, okay, great. Oh, and you have the science co-op header. Oh, footer. It's a footer? No, I thought it was a header. Okay, whatever. Okay, got it. Context got. Meal tracker, full stack, culinary invention, front end. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Good first point. RESTful API endpoint, seamless front and back end, seamless interaction. Don't need that. Okay, I would say a little bit of what endpoints you made. Like you talk about here, talk a bit about what considerations were there made. So for example, were these due to use case you want to expand on your use case? You figured out that people are using your app differently or whatnot. Like, if there's anything that motivates this other than these are the bare minimum essentials for this app to function. I'll elaborate a bit on that one. Design implemented complex. I wouldn't say complex. Optimizing database performance. Quantify that one, right? If you're talking about SQL stuff, performance stuff, optimization, okay, at least something. 50%, 30%. Doesn't need to be good or impressive. It just means that if you're putting this down, you did something, you achieved something. Okay, so just a little bit. Okay, utilized. Put this at the top. You can put this like just along the top here. Discord AI chatbot that functions as a virtual assistant, streamlining access to educational resources by providing quick pieces. Okay, this is actually a good point. I would significantly enhancing student productivity and accessibility. I would definitely maybe consider taking this part out because that is very difficult to prove. But the rest of the point I think is actually very, very strong. User-friendly front-end using React. Wait, hold on. How does Discord bot have a front end? Is the front end not just Discord? I don't understand, but whatever you won a prize, so it's probably fine. What yeah, sure, language. Okay, great. Oh, using Microsoft Word. Props. Condolences. It's fine. That's pretty cool. Conducted JUnit test can ensure reliability application redoes the workflow. Don't need this one. Is this 210? If this is 210, I would say get rid of the last point. Otherwise, I feel like it's okay. Like the rest of the point is okay. Yeah, this one's okay. What chat saying? Bro code for AME. Yeah, give him a job ready. The guy will get a job sooner or later. Don't worry about that part. Front end was a landing page. Oh, okay, landing page makes sense. I would probably specify landing page, because anyone who knows what Discord is will be questioning why you have a chatbot with a front end. Okay, okay, so this is the key one. Okay, education Unity games using C# teaching children financial literacy through gamified scenarios and end of game quizzes. Good point. 30% increase in knowledge and retention among test users through interactive gameplay and quizzes. That's actually good. This is actually very believable because you have the quiz built in. Very good. Produce well-documented code and has some maintainability and troubleshooting game performance issue. This verb feels a bit off to me. Wait, what? Produced well-documented code and has some maintainability and troubleshooting game performance issues. If you mean you troubleshooting game performance issues, I would clarify that part because I feel like this is a bit of an add-on. The rest of these I'm not. Let me take a look. What's going on here? So, project associate. Yes, I would put the SQL point first at all costs personally. Sure. Okay, once you make another project, I would condense this into 1 point and this into 2 points, and that will save you room for one project. JavaScript, TypeScript, that's 2 projects, split that out. 2 languages, split that out. Ruby Star. Why is it Ruby Star? Rails? Oh, currently acquiring. Okay. No. If it's currently acquiring, you don't need Star. Like just put it down there. That's fine. Yeah. If you like this should be ordered in terms of most to least proficient. So being the end is totally okay. Like that's fine. MySQL, TensorFlow, Pandas. What's a React, Node.js? Okay. Okay. I would say tools, frameworks, TensorFlow tool, MySQL tool. That's fine. Lowercase p for pandas, not a big deal. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Amazon, yeah. Okay, sure. You can put it in a separate category. Double tools, unit test. I don't think you need to put unit test here if you already put JUnit. Otherwise, I would also consider not having this weird 2-column design. You don't have that anywhere else. So I think just put in just right against the left side is fine. Okay. Next. Downloads, boom. Copy, boom. Well, what the hell? Oh, it's just because I'm mobile. Okay, chill. Can you also say I'm requiring the language in the interview as well? If you get asked on the details of the language, then you'll have to say that, yes. But you can just say that, oh, my languages are ordered from most proficient to least proficient. That's pretty standard. Okay, so. Okay, let's see. Okay, no, full stack engineer, don't need that. We can tell from your experience. LinkedIn, blah, blah, phone, yeah, great. Okay, chill. Okay, techniques. I would get rid of techniques. If you want techniques, I would put that at the bottom. But I also wouldn't list these techniques. Solid and asset are not a thing. Don't worry about that. Agile's not a thing. Microservices, do you have, what's your work experience? Okay, I see. From India. Okay. Then let me have a look. Tools, okay, fine. Technologies, SQL, NoSQL, Cloud Grafana, Cloud? Which cloud? Put it in. Socket RabbitMQ, cool. Shadow RabbitMQ, TypeScript, TS, okay, Bash, fine. Okay, cool. Okay. Developer, front-end developer, full stack engineer, I guess. You say full stack, okay, full stack developer. Integrated essentially for client-side logging entry. Find a bug faster. How much faster? Otherwise, this is not quantified. Led database optimization efforts achieve 4% performance boost for app-wide APIs. Okay. This is one thing which I will. 2 years experience. Okay, 2 years experience. I would expect you to be able to tell me performance boost in terms of like what? Database performances can be categorized into two large categories, right? There's latency and throughput. Is this 4% better throughput or latency? This is one thing I should definitely gonna ask you a little bit about to elaborate on. So not just performance, right? Be specific. Optimization. Implement a rediscussion latency by 75%. Okay, this makes sense. Is this also app-wide? So here you say app-wide, here you don't say anything. So, inconsistent testing created, maintain comprehensive test documentation. I don't think you say comprehensive. I think you should instead replace that with the amount, like what percentage of the stuff you have documented, or what percent of critical infra, like what percent of hot code you have documented, etc. Comprehensive is the pretty not useful adjective. Test plan, test cases, test reports. That doesn't mean much to me. If that's something that's really important in your company or in India or something, I would elaborate a bit on that one. Participate in architectural decisions, provide technical solutions to improve system stability. Okay, improve system scalability and reliability. You definitely need to say what you did to do that. That if you actually did something which is important here, that's worth it to say. Developed a service timely dumps client data into sales and business teams portal. Dumps. That's a nitpick. Probably use transfer or something. Q1 start performing. Get rid of that. Okay, these words over here you do not need. If you need to tell me that this is a database point, then the point is too bad. Okay. Okay. I would put a date here if you could. Web desk. Okay. Sure. I don't understand what the relevance of this is to software though. POS system. Ideated and crafted web-based POS for an increase in transaction. Increase in web transaction processing speed. Not sure what's going on here. Like how, right? Like you crafted a 40% increase from what? There's no baseline. I don't understand. Like, what's the baseline here? From nothing. Responsive user interface. This is the point, right? Look. If your user interface, if improving your user interface allowed you to reduce your customer's check-in time by 30%, this is actually a bad point now at this point, because that means like how bad was the UX before that improving only the UX reduced the check-in time by 30%, right? For all checkout times, the bottleneck is the APIs like that you call, right? It's a database call, it's a network call, it's a Stripe POS call, right? It's not UI that's blocking the sale. Okay, so this I would reconsider. Live stream, okay. Sure, bit wishy-washy, but sure. DNS server. The user testing and feedback. Okay, that's actually pretty good. NFT app using React data. What? A DNS server with an NFT app? Question mark. Redis. Oh, wait, what? Redis? Replace JSON data with. I don't understand. Is this the name of the project that's called Redis? If so, change it to that project, man. That's not gonna cut it. Okay, anyways, yeah, it feels. I don't understand. Like, I still don't understand what this is. So, Java, so it's an Android app, right? It's not said anywhere, by the way. It didn't say it's an Android app anywhere. So, Android app, where did the JSON data come from? So, it's an Android app that uses the Google Maps API, so you can search locations. I don't understand what's going on here, frankly. Cloud-based IDE, okay. Replace JSON data with, wait, what? This is the same thing. What's going on here, guys? Certifications, sure. Postgrad. Publications, Medium, blog, okay. Skills is not a problem here. I would definitely focus on what's going on with the points in the body of the resume, frankly. Otherwise, Otherwise, it's very confusing. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, 3 more. I'm going a bit overtime today, guys. You think Eric will give me my overtime paycheck? Let's see. Updated bullet points. Don't understand what that means, but I'll figure it out. Okay. Boom. Okay, first last. Canadian citizen. What are you? What's your background? Why do you need to say that? Is your name? If your name is not very common, then okay, that's fine. Phone number, definitely don't need that. Unless it's also... Wait, you're in... Oh, you've been on Ontario for years. Yeah, I don't need your phone number. Okay, UT. Okay, cool. Yeah, mid-sized company. Summer intern, May to August. Oh, it's done now. Okay, cool. Distributed tracing market service. Go Python. By 10 minutes on average. Don't need it on average. Okay, that's a pretty good point. Let me read the rest. Design to standardize JSON structure logs across all services and Go, decreasing log pre-processing time. 30%, well, decreasing log pre-processing time because you what? Because you standardized JSON structures? So this part, the cause and effect don't match up. Okay, if you decrease the JSON structure log size, that would explain this. But just standardizing the JSON logs doesn't explain why the logs were processed faster. So this is a definitely look at that one. Excuse me. Leverage Docker, multi-stage build. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Good. CCD, improving. I would say I was specify by saying decreasing, but yeah. Okay, good. I understand what you mean. Okay. Reducing amount of entries for internal dashboard. Detailed service dashboard. Okay, that makes sense. Good. Optimize SQL. Well, 10 seconds to reduce. Okay, yeah, good. Unit 20 automated 20 tests. Fine. That's fine. This is your first experience, aside from government. So yeah, this is okay. PowerShell scripts to automate folder cleanup automation tests. I feel like you can combine these together. Government, just government, menacingly. If you actually say government here, be sure to say like which federal, provincial, municipal, and if you can, to the department. Because that really helps perception wise. Because people, let's be honest here, okay? If you just write some like Canadian government or like something going on, don't say anything about like what department or thing going on. People are going to assume the worst, okay? So just be aware of that. Visual discrepancies. Okay, cool. Yeah, good. Implemented front-end 5-second improvement response time for your request. I will quantify this as a %, but that's good. Good data though. Expanded automation coverage 30%. Another unit test point. Okay, government job. We'll take that. Various Java programs. Oh, I wrote a Java program today. Okay, these two need to be combined. Technical skills. Boom, 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 boom. Good. 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 No, man, never heard of that one. These things don't matter. It's pretty good. Okay. Main thing here, this needs to be expanded on, okay? So first thing, what's going on with the logs? Second thing, if you can name drop what happened here, that'd be good. For example, using Lightstep or Datadog. If you can name drop that'd be good, okay? +1. North Korean government. Yeah, we don't know, man. The North Korean government really might be based in Toronto, Ontario. Everyone be careful. Okay, what is your name? You are here. Boom, gone. How about you? No, not you. Okay, you. Okay, you. Holy shit, you are big. Okay. Oh my god, this guy sent me a high-res image? On my birthday? It's not my birthday, guys. What is this? Why is only a pirate resume here? Okay, experience. Blah blah blah. Test kit. I would just break these. These are 2 languages, okay? Break them out. If you're using that tech, I forgot the technology. Like there's a tech that like is not TypeScript. Oh, JSDoc. If you're using JSDoc for JavaScript, then I would put /JSDoc. But TypeScript is a different language, so just put it separately. Okay, blah blah blah. Go to critical. Go to market data. Wait a second. This sounds familiar. Wait a second here. This is familiar. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying. Okay. Implement key features that suite 3 custom full stack application in Java, React, okay, TypeScript. All supporting the streamlined delivery of GoToWire. Oh, okay, yeah. This actually wording is okay now. I think this is actually pretty good. I think I'm not sure what the feedback I gave before was, but I like this wording here. Converted annual sales planning from Excel to web applications built in React, enabling safe sales experiences. Enabling sales customized strategies, real-time data derived from retrieve from optimized SQL views and procedures in SAP HANA. Okay, so I haven't used SAP HANA before, so I'm not really comment on that, but I feel like this is still an okay point. If you can put in some impact here, that'd be good, right? Like how many Excel files, how like any quantitative numbers here would be kind of cool, but I don't really know SAP HANA, so maybe this is impressive regardless. Maybe it's hard to use. I don't know. Developed an alert system, live charts, presumed 4%. Yeah, sure, not bad. Company B. Yeah, okay. Built backend, REST APIs with Java, Spring Boot, IoT hardware, how much use it? Okay. Deployed. Yeah, see, this is pretty good, pretty concise. Deployed the APIs, microservice on AC Docker images. Deployed APIs on microservice on EC2 using Docker images. Okay, got it. So like no that Elastic container ECR, no ECR in drawers. Good point though. Collaborating with SaaS clients understands what it needs. This point is a bit weaker. But it's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay if you're trying to communicate some like collaboration stuff. Yeah, it's fine signal. Yeah, not bad. Okay, who's this guy? Take a look. Boom. Oh my god. Okay, great. Oh my god, I went past my... Okay, this is no. The next one, number 16. End today for real. Alright, so I have this one and one more after. Because I saw someone recognize, I'm gonna get through this one. The front end of the landing page. Oh, okay, not me. This guy works for the government, yeah. Would you recommend expanding more on company A since it seems like full time? You mean this one? Or was it? Did I miss this guy's? Oh, it must be this one. Do you recommend expanding more on company A since it seems like full time? Not necessarily. Just because it's full time doesn't mean no. Yeah, that's dangerous advice because that's like begging the question, right? Like that's like just asking to make shit up. Sometimes if you're like if you're new grad, you're not gonna necessarily have all that impact at the beginning. So, the scope is gonna be different, right? Like for example, you can tell the scope is different here. Like you can tell that these are already more content, right? This one they're talking about. This is a co-op, right? Obviously, it was a 8-month co-op, right? They did some REST APIs. They deployed REST APIs and they taught to some people, right? That's obviously different than building 3 full stack apps. They converted some Excel bullshit. I can already tell that Excel to SAP HANA is definitely a controversial thing in the company. And over here, the live charging thing is actually a bit of a smaller thing, but it's okay to fund. So I think that this is okay the way they put it already. And if the rest of the resume communicates some technical capability, just having this here to talk about high level stuff, I think is suitable. It's not a bad thing necessarily. Yeah. Okay. Interrelation, don't need a relation. That was definitely not that. Computer systems, DSA, human. Oh, HCI course. This person, the one person I know that took the HCI course. Okay. Okay, coursework here. Let me look. Eastside GM. Blah blah blah. Okay, this resume does not need coursework. Get rid of that. Okay. General Motors. What am I doing? Oh, here I am. Okay, GM, Pilot to Kintero workflow. Okay, hold up. Bold check. No, bold's fine. Okay. 80% reduction, test new features, fine. 6 users for BOKB, yeah, fine. Defect backlog at 30%. That sounds very good. This sounds very impressive. I would elaborate on this one. I would definitely elaborate on this one. This sounds very impressive. Eastside Games, student 10 people, maintain the framework in building mobile idle games. Okay, this feels a bit... Yeah, I understand you're saying what you did, but I feel like for something that's like, what is that? That's also 8 months, right? 8 months. Expand a bit on what it means to maintain a framework. Okay. Improve the UI performance, 20% increase in FPS, 10%. Oh, that's actually very good. Okay, very cool. Definitely elaborate on that, right? Like improve the performance UI components. How? Right? How? What do you need to do? I feel like this is actually quite a technical point you can elaborate on. So expand on that. But the point is good. Decrease inventory update requests to the backend. And what does inventory mean in this context? Reducing server costs and user crosstalk by 10% in the office. Decrease inventory update requests. I feel like is this context specific? If so, get rid of that. Otherwise, this feels okay. User data. Decrease user data update requests to the backend. And user crash. Does this mean that user crashed 10% less, or they just logged it 10% less? Yeah, I would. Yeah, this is I don't know what this means. So clear that one up. Projects, resume application generator, JavaScript, React, mature UI for resumes. Oh, web app for the web app. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, good. Create a container for the application, Docker, deploy to GCP, KNRSG. See, this person uses the GCP, the GCP equivalent of ECR. So they had the right idea, but they're just a bit poor. They couldn't afford ECR. Makes sense. This is good. Book of hours sounds pretty cool. CRUD operations. This point is weak, but it's still a point, I guess. Share an item. In a 22 hackathon. Marketplace platform. Okay. Television. This part is not relevant. This part, you could talk about your recommendation algo. That could be cool. Responsive UI is irrelevant. Okay. Pick a random restaurant. Cool. This is like this is 1 point, man. This is 1 point. Using Google Place API and retrofit. This is a 1 point thing. Spillrise clubs times engagement. Okay, cool. 9 people. You might want to talk a little bit about collaboration or your role within this group. Split out C++, no React JVM. Good. Anything else? No. Pretty good. Pretty standard. Good. Okay. Last one. I think, unless I duplicated them by accident. That'd be so funny if I did. No. Wait a second. Okay, the last guy that resume that uploaded is corrupted. I can't open that file. It's 0 kilobytes, so that doesn't work. I'll give you 10 seconds to upload a new file, and if not, I'm ending the stream. Okay, 414. So I just reduce API calls in the game. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's not obvious in this thing. It doesn't. I'm not sure what's going on here. So just clear that up. I think the point is actually quite good, by the way. Like the point is actually quite good. I just don't understand what's going on over here, like in terms of like what you did. So I think just using more generic language, plus using perhaps maybe not generic language necessarily, but just being more specific about what you did. I think that would definitely clear it up. But the point is the idea and the point is good. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I'm refreshing the page. This is your last chance. Okay, nothing. Okay, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. Let me actually check my schedule. Open this on the secret tab. Okay. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. is going to be I don't know what the hell this is going to be. Give me 1 minute. This is going to be, standard leak code, 5 p.m. And at 6 p.m. is going to be a sys design. Yes, sys design. I will go confirm the level that they're looking at here, but yeah, 6 p.m. another sys design tomorrow. All right, everyone, get out of here.